Hello everybody, my name is Edson and welcome back to the first proper episode of 2017 of Zoo Crafting, the first of many, and hopefully the first of many productive ones. I was like, where's my hand gone? I'm using F1. So welcome back. Today there's going to be a lot of work happening. First things first, not last, I'm going to quickly get rid of these trees, and then I'm going to talk you through the plan for today's episode. Or I can start talking through it now, really. The plan for today's episode is the house. You guys see that weird contraption over there? That's actually where I want my house to be. And I want to sort of start working on that today. At least for... I think my main goal is to probably get, I would say, the walls, the structure, the outside structure, the roof, and sort of all of that done. The interior I'm not as concerned about. It can be very sort of basic and bare at the minute, because the interior is something I kind of want to do a little bit off camera, especially just for the house, just because it's something that I need to sit there, I need to search through, or what can we use for, let's say, a bed? And I'm like, oh gosh, there's so many things in that. So like, it's just going to be a little bit of a struggle in that sort of sense. So it's something that I sort of just want to take my time with a little bit, which I'll probably do while this video is like rendering out or something. I'm not entirely sure. So yes, that's that. I'm just going to get rid of this sapling. And that's these. Okay, so what my idea is to first of all get rid of all of the wood that I've got placed down already. Replace it with the wood that I've got here. I'm not entirely sure which, or whether we're going to use both or one or the other. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to quickly place them down and have a quick butchers. So I mean, what I can do is I can place it next to this so I can see what this wood is. So we've got that. We've got that. Oops. See, I don't like that. It's too red. But I do like this combination here. That's a subtle sort of lighter red. They work well together as a 3. So I'm thinking possibly this. Could work. Now, can we chisel any of these? That's the real question. Can we chisel any of these? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these. This is my idea at the minute, to use these 3 blocks to replace what we've got here. But I definitely want to, I'll probably use these 2, and then I definitely want to use this in the build somehow. So my idea is to replace all of the stuff here, the floor, all of that. I'll test out with the chisel, see if there's any better patterns and stuff. And then what I'll do is I'll join you guys back when this has been replaced, as you see it here, and we've done, let's say, maybe like one wall or something. So, I don't know, like a wall here or something. I'm not entirely sure. One of the walls will be done, like one of the in-between 2 pillars will be done, and you guys can sort of see the idea that I've got for at least the outside structure / the walls of the house. Look what's arrived. I mean, some good parking, I'm not going to lie. Some very good parking. But, like, well, stopping as such. I don't know. Is it parking? Stopping? I'm not entirely sure. But this is here? I knew the tracks were here, but... Interesting. Alright, back to work. And welcome back. So, I think I've got a decent design. I think. Now, I didn't really explain at the start of this episode. In the previous episode where I gave you guys sort of like a New Year's update, and I talked about sort of my vanilla / sort of modded background with Minecraft and how I've always been a vanilla player. I've never really played modded, so it's very overwhelming whenever I have to build something in modded, because I'm just like so many blocks. So that's me when I'm building in modded. So when I'm building something like this, like my house, I always think I know even now that I can do better than this, and this is very much the base, but I need to build with differences, because I'm not going to build like I would in vanilla. I'm going to sort of, and this is essentially in the same sort of set way of how I do build in vanilla, but there'll be more steps in modded just because of how many things there are. So how I build in vanilla is, and I'm doing the same here, I take some blocks that I like, the very base raw blocks. So I've used glass, I've used 2 types of wood, I've used cobblestone, I've chiseled the cobblestone, and that's it. That's what I've used. I've used some torches on the outside, I've chiseled the torches. I don't know what the torches I want to use on the inside yet. Still haven't figured that out. But I've used the very basic raw materials that is used in every build. Wood, stone, glass, and torches. Like that's what you're going to find in quite a lot of builds. That's what you're going to find in most builds across ZooCrafting. So I've used them. I've created a floor that is plain, it's bland. I've created a wall which is, it's alright, nothing special though. And now this is where we move this on. So the next step for me, and this will be the same in modded, I take this pattern, I replicate it as best I can to the other walls, depending on the size and the width and all of that. I replicate this to the other walls, and then from there on we add a roof, or a flat roof to start off with. Then we work on what sort of roof design we want. Then we start working on the roof. That will be quite plain and bland. And then from there on, we have the base sort of outline structure of this house. And then from there, I can go, right, this floor. What can I do to this floor to make it better? And then I'll create like a pattern in the floor. This roof, the inside of the roof that I can see but you can't see from the outside. I don't like this, but I don't want to replicate the pattern on the floor, so let me do something else on the roof. Then I'll walk outside and I'll go, actually, the outside roof, it's just all one wood. Let's go up there and see what we can do. We'll try and create a pattern. We'll go to the walls. Oh, these walls are just one wide. Let's try and add something. So we'll go like, I don't know, add this here, and we'll add like a plant pot there, and we'll just like keep going from there. So I then, once I've got the base structure, I then assess the build and sort of start adding and taking, and that's where the complexity in builds come. And it really works well in vanilla, especially because I end up with these very complex builds. But I started off with probably I would say the most sort of simple of builds. That's where I start with anyway. So yeah, I'm going to carry on working on this. I'm going to add, I hope, all of the walls. I still need to, because there's not loads of the what's it called, cherry wood that I'm actually using. There's quite a lot more of the jacaranda, I think it's called. So I've planted a load of these and I'm starting to chop them all down and everything. So I'm going to get to work on this, and you guys will join me back when all of the walls are in place. I may even place the roof, because I think to start off with or the inside roof, should I say, because I think to start off with it's literally just going to be this wood, just that high sort of thing. So I'll probably place that without you guys seeing the before and after sort of thing. So hopefully when you guys join me back, there'll be walls and a roof. Speak to you guys in a little while. And welcome back. So I have done what I've said. I've placed the start of the ceiling, or the roof. Well, the ceiling's in. The roof is not. But this is essentially the base structure of the house, and it looks good. I think what I want to do now is I want to go and grab my, although it's nighttime, I might wait until daytime. I want to go and grab my my bed, bring that in here, so I do actually can actually set my spawn here. But apart from that, I want to sort of like mark off where I believe the different sections sections of the room are going to be. So I'm thinking this will be a nice place for my bedroom. So I'm thinking something like that. Then we have a walk through here. We can have the bed here because there's no window there. We can put like some curtain type. I'm sure there's some curtain type things up here. So that'll be roughly that. I added a door into here, thinking that we could have some form of, because I want to add struts underneath the house, sort of thing, which will sort of hold the house up. And I want to build some sort of semicircle thing over here because as you see this is where like the main bulk of the farm's going to be. So it'd be quite nice to be like out here on the decking, the wooden decking, and sort of see the farm in all of its glory. So that should be quite good. Apart from that, I don't really know what else is going to be in here. I thought that was a good place for the bedroom. I'm trying to think, like, or see what else. I honestly don't know. I know that's the bedroom, so I'll sort of leave that there. I'll go and grab the bed now, actually. And you guys can sort of see. Like, I think the pattern works. I mean, it's sort of a semi-pattern. I don't know how much I've stuck to it. I may change it somewhat. It sort of looks better a little bit on the outside because you have those red bits there, so it does look a lot better there. I've taken the torches down because I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with that. But I want to go and grab the bed, set my spawn while it's night time, just so it's there and it's done. And we can sort of like go from there, sort of thing. But I honestly feel, oh, not one of those again. Don't go after me. We have to get this and run. I honestly feel, go. Werewolves and stuff. I don't like this. Definitely want to sleep. I honestly feel that I need to chop these down as well now. I definitely think I should have some form of trees along the side of this path here. It would be quite nice. Although you won't be able to see the farms as much. I don't know. But yeah, as I was saying, I've had ideas as I've gone. When I was actually making these doors, and I made them from Carpenter's doors. I think. How do you make the Oh, I forgot how you make Carpenter's. I forgot. Is it like that? No. Oh gosh, someone's gonna shout at me in the comments. I can search it up here, but I can find out. You don't need to comment. You don't need to comment telling me how to make Carpenter's doors. I'll have known. I'll have checked literally seconds after this recording. Don't worry. So I use Carpenter's doors here, and I was thinking, like, I was trying to place, to start off with, I was trying to place, I don't have any of the blocks now. Damn, I used them all. Let me just get one tree real quick. So I used this, and I'm thinking, doesn't really work. Then I used that, and I'm thinking, yeah, it doesn't really work. Then I eventually settled on this for now. I was testing out the red. That looked a little bit too, and actually the red could work. Hold on, the red could work as like a one-off colour in here. No. Nope. So as I was doing that, I was thinking, well, hang on. When we do the roof, ignore these two. These work so well together. It's the main reason we built like this. I was thinking that ignore the colour on top that you see there. Those colours there that you can see here. Those colours that you can see here, oops, like they're if you look at them, they work so well together. The colour scheme works so well. So I'm thinking, because with the Carpenter's blocks, we can actually... We could use these. We can use this wood. So I'm thinking we use that for the roof. Which is why I haven't actually decided to do the roof just now. Because I need to get the Carpenter's blocks. I need to get a lot of wood, and then I need to work out the pattern that I want. Because what I want to do is I want to place the carpenter's stairs and have a roof, and then I want to sort of create like an outline of the red, and then the main bulk of it is going to be that. So it's going to be like outlined, or the sort of border of the roof is going to be this colour, I believe. Then the centre part is going to be this colour. So that's my idea anyway. So there's a lot of testing that I need to do, and a lot of work, but... Oh, I didn't sleep in time. Damn it. We can wait until it's night time again. But it's going well. I've done a lot. I've done probably the most I've done in a ZooCrafting episode in a long time, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm liking things so far. I'm liking things. Trying to take a screenshot. Perfecto. There we go. Okay, so that'll be the thumbnail as well. And yes, let me know what you think of this so far. There's still, like I said, a lot of carpenter's blocks to add, a lot of like detail to add here and there. If you guys have any ideas for details and what we should have in this house, all I know is so far it's a bedroom, obviously like kitchen, that sort of stuff. But any ideas? I'm yawning a lot today. I'm really tired this morning. Any ideas? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, if you have enjoyed this, like I said, make sure you leave it a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.